says that the other team has more passion than you guys, like you did after the Washington game. How does that sit in the room? How does that sit with you?
Yeah, not great. We're not in a situation to have nights like that, and looking forward to getting an opportunity to bounce back tonight.
How do you turn the page?
Wake up and it's a new day. Pretty easy.
How would you describe the mood of the team right now?
Excited, excited for another chance, and getting the win column, and we got 2 more games on this road trip to come away with 2-1.
What stands out about the Predators and some of the offensive weapons that they do have?
Yeah, I think they have a lot of skill up front. Yossi is obviously a very dynamic player on the back end. He's all over the ice, so you got to be aware of where he is, and we're going to be. It's a challenge for sure, but we're looking forward to that challenge.
What do you like about playing with Troy?
I think just we're predictable. We talk a lot. We're playing hard defense and transitioning the puck very well, and keeping it out of our net. And I think that's an important thing moving forward. Obviously, is we're playing against a lot of top lines, is keeping the puck out of our net and providing that transition offense to get it to our forwards and get on the attack.
Is there anything that you take from the last time you met these guys that you can bring into this game?
That was a couple months ago, so we're more worried about what what we're doing instead of what they're doing.
Bobby, when after the Capitals game, Craig says the other team brought more passion than you guys. How does that sit with you? How does that sit with the room?
I think we're aware of kind of where we're at and how much more we want to bring, how much more competitiveness we want to bring, and more energy to the games. And we did not like that outcome, so we'll definitely have a response here and hopefully can get things rolling.
How do you view it? Do you view it as a one-off, or do you feel like competitiveness has been an issue this season for the team?
I think it's just inconsistency. I think a lot of teams battle with that side of it sometimes more than other seasons, because we've definitely shown that we can be well connected and a team that plays with that high competitive energy. But as of the last game, it wasn't entirely there. So it's just trying to consistently show up with that for a full game and then games on end.
What have you learned about managing the ups and downs, the noise that comes with playing for this team sometimes?
I think it's just you focus as much as you can internally and try and work with the guys that are around you, your line mates, guys you're on the ice with, guys you're going out to dinner with, because you're a team at the end of the day ultimately, and you want to get the best from each other, and it's being there for each other and all the way through it, all points of road trips, home games, whatever it is, any aspect away from the rink, at the rink all the time.
How do you feel about where your game is at right now?
Just trying to always consistently push for more, trying to generate more chances, trying to play with speed, and just trying to stick to the things that have worked for me in the past, which is using my speed, being physical, those sorts of things.
How does your game excel when it comes to playing with guys like Wash and Joshua?
I think we all kind of play in a way that's like hard work first, kind of competitiveness first, and winning puck battles, and then trusting that we're trying to, if we get pucks in the net, we're all big enough, we can make plays around the net, and things will go in. So just being predictable for each other and working hard off the puck.
Is that at all a concern for you that when you talked about trying to be more of a consistent team, that's still a talking point, an issue as we're nearing almost the midway point of the year?
I think yeah, like it's just consistency is always the word that comes up, because you can play well in spurts, but it's bringing it every night, and that comes from your preparation, and that comes from everybody individually taking on the job that they're required to do. So it's guys looking at themselves first and then picking up each other along the way to bring that consistent outcome.
When you look across at the other side, what's the biggest challenge the Preds present?
Yeah, they got some good D back there that can jump up in the play, and that's always something that we got to defend the rush, be good on the rush defense. They're always going to have 4 guys up there, and they're pretty opportunistic, so they can make plays and score if we give them the chance. But hopefully we can pressure them enough that they don't get those.
Yesterday, Craig seemed to have you guys work on neutral zone defense a little bit there. What has been the issue or was the issue in that area of the game?
It's just cleaning up like details as far as kind of our aggressiveness of it. We want to be more aggressive, get more pucks back, kind of thing, and just re-hone in on those details to make sure everybody's on the same page, to make sure that we're effective in that neutral zone, because it's a big part of the game and a lot of the game ends up being played there.
Thanks, Bob. Any lineup changes today?
Yeah, there could be. I'll make decisions tonight.
Is Joseph starting though?
Yes.
How's Kristanev doing? How's he progressing? Where's he at?
Well, he's skating. He's progressing. Like, he feels good on the ice, but there's still decisions that have to be made with him personally and doctors. Okay, that's it.
What's the message going into a game like this, given what took place?
Yeah, no, obviously a response. We can be a lot better. I think nobody was happy after that game, and we had a good meeting about it all, and I think we're all on the same page here, ready to go tonight. I mean, we just got to go play our game here tonight, and got to forget about the other game. We got to move on and get ready for tonight's game, and play the way we can.
How about from your leaders? Is this a type of situation where you kind of ask for more from them in times like this?
For sure. Yes, they did. They definitely have to lead, and they did. They were vocal about things the other night, so which was good. It's good to see.
Change much with the power play going into tonight, or what's the approach? Should you get opportunities?
There will be changes in the power play tonight.
So if there's changes in personnel in the units, is that what you mean?
Yes.
Why not practice it yesterday then, the power play?
Just because I didn't want to. That's all. I just didn't want to get there. I wanted to work on other things, and I didn't want to be out there very long. So that was the reason.
Was it an X and O's meeting, or was it a different kind of meeting?
It was partially X's and O's for sure, and then just the other part of the meeting for me was just the mindset. Like where we're at. Like I talked to our guys, we looked heavy in that game. We gotta like trust our abilities, and we got a good team here. Just like loosen up and go play, and to your abilities, right? And we can make more plays than we are, and we have to make more plays. We need the puck more than we have, and there's opportunities and times that we need to possess the puck more and do more with it. That was a big part of it, and then obviously X's and O's of how we can do that better.
You mentioned a few days ago that Stolar's need to see someone else, assuming a specialist.
Yes.
Is there any update
He's,
on him?
I think he'll be going soon to go see that doctor for that, fairly soon. I know he just had a baby.
Oh.
So, yeah,